How many of you here actively play Hammer? Do any of you guys, like, is Hammer like your main gig? Any of you? And if so, what is your opinion on Mana Leak in the sideboard? Because it just looks terrible. Well, of course everyone's blue-white players. Why would you play something else? But within the blue-white sect, are you a Hammer player? And if you're a Hammer player, why Mana Leak? Like, Mana Leak just seems so bleh. I have it sleeved, but just copy and paste list. Yeah, I need somebody who like is deep in the Hammer mindset, because it just seems Hammer is mine, but I feel like I'm still bad. Well, that's where I'm at. Mana Leak just always feels so. I don't understand why it's such a popular card. There's a cat under my desk. Shivan Reef. Well, this is, an expected set of... What? Dredge? In this day and age? At this time of year? Not putting a dredger in the graveyard? Ow. You like Mana Leak versus Creativity, Cascade, Amulet, and Control decks. Okay. And you would say it is worth the slot there? You'd say that's better than Flusterstorm? If those are the matchups you wanted against... What about Flusterstorm? Wow, they let me draw a card there, too. Why'd they let me draw a card there? Leak is very good. Oh, because they did it in their upkeep, and now they have another 2-mana thing. Okay. It seems, from my perspective, Leak seems very bad. So I don't want to just hear Leak is very good. I want to be like, so like, why is it good? What is good about it? It doesn't seem good at all. Now I'm going to play that because that's potentially a kill next turn if I can find an equipper. I think it's fine to play one more of these and say go. So I've got a hammer here, so if I can find a pure steel paladin on the top. With Mana Leak, you can counter Titan, Solitude. I like it, but it's not our best card. But you do think it is worth a slot in the sideboard. Or 2 slots in a lot of cases. So now they have the Dark Blast in hand, but I have Giver, and they're gonna do a thing anyways, which looks like possibly Ox. Nope, Cathartic.
What's up, Ellie? What's up, Ellie?
It being 2 mana just seems so rough. This deck, like, I don't feel like I would have 2 mana ready to go often. Do they really have 3 amalgams? Oh my gosh, they do. Yikes, this is scary. I might just have to grab a spear. Is this just like, unless this is, I think this is just get spear. Make another dude. I mean, I make like a fat ass board here, right? Is it even spear? Probably spear. Play another Saga. Play another Ornithopter. Just have some 6/6s chilling. I guess I bash with this one. They have a ton of life, though. But I am just going to make, like, so many giant dudes. I guess they're... well... they found Conflagrate. That's probably really bad for me. Right? Can I maybe kill them this upcoming turn? Maybe. Probably not. Because I didn't get Hammer. Maybe I was supposed to get Hammer so that I had that opportunity. That ability. The question is, how big can I get them boys? Golly, oh my goodness.
Ellie. Ellie. What do you need, cat? What? What? What do you need? Do you need to be held like a little baby? What do you need? Can we go up here? You want food? What do we want? What do you need? Need some food? What is it? That? Yes? Oh, yes, that's what you want. Okay.
Oh, golly. She's being annoying. I think I have to be defensive here. They have Conflagrate. I have 3 cards in hand. God, they play 4 Dark Blasts. The full 4 Dark Blasts and Dredge, huh? But yeah, like I have this Blacksmith skill, which could be a blowout. Ink Moth can animate itself to pump the constructs even more. Just casting Conflagrate on the Giver, which I think I just protect. They have no cards in hand. They have an Ox in the bin. I go to 8. I have 8 life I can gain to 16. They have 7 cards, 4 cards left in their library. Okay, I literally have ornithopters. I don't know what that attack was. Okay. It's so close. This is such a weird board state. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I can make the construct a 10/10 with lifelink. They have this other conflagrate, which is really tricky. They go to 2 cards. They can conflagrate for 4. They're sending. Okay, so animate itself. Block here, 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 block here. Take 2. You have 2 cards in hand. Or they're at 15. Or block here, take 4. No, they have 4 cards in hand. I died a conflagrate, so I have to block here. Oh wait, but I gained 10. I gained 10. Shit, I didn't need to block there. They're gonna Dark Blast here. I can protect that, or I can protect one of these. I think I just fizzle that. Gain, I go to 18. Wait. Oh, but everything died. Shit. I did not realize that was then enough things dying that the ornithopters... I did not realize there was enough things dying that all my constructs die. Oh, I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. Shit. Damn. Well, they can't dredge. They can't cast anything. I'm at 16. They can conflagrate for 4. 2/2 swing. They have 1 card left. I have a lot of draws that I just win with. Six, seven, eight. I go to 1. But they have that conflagrate. I think that's going to kill me. They dark blast it. Yeah, but they had Dark Blast in hand. I knew they had Dark Blast in their hand, so I couldn't have done that. So I was dead anyways. My outs are, I don't know, they fuck up the dark. They're at 0 cards in their library, Fran. I don't need to draw something to kill them. I just need them to not kill me that turn cycle. They have 4 Dark Blasts. 4. Oh, I promise you, middle is not my calling. I like this configuration. I don't think I need Needle versus them. No, it had. There were 4 copies of Dark Blast. I saw all 4 in their graveyard. I mean, he kills Ragavan, right? Obviously, I'm hoping to draw a white source here. I'm going to counter this, draw a white source, play Sanctifier is my plan. That is not a white source. They didn't discard a Dredger, though, so that's good. If I draw a land, I'm jamming Hammer on here now, I think, right? Well, if it's that land, I am. If it was a white land, I still might have Sanctified, honestly. Play a Stinkweed Imp. Sure. I'm going to do this in their upkeep. If they want to do this, I want them to have to pay, you know, before they see what their draw is, I want them to have to pay more. Oh shit! I didn't float mana. Oh, I didn't float mana. It doesn't matter. Just get relic. I didn't float mana. I mean, it does matter, obviously. Fuck. Matters a lot. They let me draw a card there? What if I was... You have 3 cards in hand. Maybe that was supposed to be a Cauldron. You draw land and they probably die. Fuck, man. I keep getting punished so hard. Not floating that mana, I think it mattered a ton. I mean, I think I'm in a good spot, but... In fact, I win. It was still silly of me. Next turn you can play Sanctify and win. Next turn I can put a hammer on a thing with Trample and win. And then another hammer. And then have Spell Pierce up. I just made a silly goose move. That's all. Ancient Grudge, huh? Interesting. I think we run it back how we had it. Sometimes running 7 colorless lands really gets you. I agree, Sam. That'd be fun. No, I'm not trying to path anything they have. Oh, like, look at this. Like, oh, the colorless lands hurt so bad here. Sure. You just have Pierce to buy time to find that second White Source. And there it is. I still think I want to hold up Pierce to prevent a draw spell, pitching stuff, and immediately getting things in play. I want to get that Sanctifier in play. How do they beat Sanctifier? What's their tech for beating Sanctifier? But yeah, no, I'm not trying to path anything. I'm trying to not let them get things in play. I'm trying not to get burned out, I guess. Does Sanctifier stop creeping chills from happening? Okay. Cool. Chunk up for 12. They could have Grudge to not just be dead here. They do only get a Grudge once, which is cool. They're doing Otherworldly Gaze in their upkeep despite there being a Sanctifier in play, huh? To control their draw. Right. I'm like, but that you can't put any dredgers in there, but you can still control what you're drawing. They put Stinkweed in the bin. Okay. Go for the Grudge. They got the Grudge. No attack. Two. It's nice that Sanctifier makes it so Grudge only happens once, I guess. These Spell Pierces, maybe I was not supposed to play the second Sanctifier. Maybe I was supposed to hold up double Spell Pierce to be able to stop Engineered Explosives on 2. Maybe that was more important. Hold it up now. Just said the opponent cast Everos. I am Otherworldly Gaze. That's weird. They have cast me. Very powerful magic card. Tap the Cities of Brass, opponent. Be the master of your own fate. Tap the other one. Do it. Do it. Spell Pierce. No equipper, but good stuff. I think it's worth keeping. Seven cards enter the exile zone. Alright, so I'm gonna mulligan. 7 cards exile the... Oh, God. Am I gonna mulligan? I think I'm gonna mulligan. Can't claim it's a stone... It's got spears and hammers. As long as it has Stoneforge and weaponry. It's a stone hammer deck. Everyone keeps asking you to put a Fire and Ice in this deck, but I have seen no results in a that tell me that Fire and Ice is worth playing. Everyone wants the Fire and Ice, but I don't see it being a good card. They exile another 7. Dude, what is going on? They drew 3 Serum Powders. There goes Reforge the Soul. They've exiled half their deck. The game hasn't started. Yeah. I mean, Fire and Ice is sick. I'm all for it. And then they mulligan again. I am going to mulligan. Mulligan again. That first hand was maybe a keep, but I want to do something a little more aggressive here, I think. They're not going to interact with me. I just need to jam them. I just need a hand that like does something. That first hand needed something to do something. I want a hand that can just do something. But none of this does even less. I don't go to 4 though. Yeah, I'm fucked. Should have kept the first one, I guess. Alright, turn to Nettle Cyst. Is that good enough against the Belcher deck that mulligan 5 times? 4 times? 5 times? Probably not. Really need Spell Pierce. Okay, I died. Lavinia, Pithing Needle, Spell Pierce, skills at, oop. Can't beat the enemy, join him? Who's the enemy? What are we talking about? Ready Giver. Wait, who's the enemy that I need to join? I'm not playing Belcher. What are we talking about? Oh, an Evan to Hammer. Oh. Yeah. I do like Hammer now. I do like Hammer now. I realized Hammer's the good guy all along, so I was like, oh. Here's a matchup I wish I had Mana Leak. Scales? No, Scales is a bunch of creepy robots and bugs and shit. Scales isn't the good guy. What are you talking about? Scales? Scales is gross. That's not the good guy. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I wouldn't say this deck's anything like Scales. This is way more like Infect. It's like Stoneblade and Infect. It's not like Scales at all. Even as a role player, I wouldn't say it's like Scales. That's it. Like Scales? Boggle? Oh god. All right. No. This is if Stoneblade and Infect. Those are the two decks to compare this to. It's an intersection between Stoneblade and Infect. I don't know where you're making these comparisons. Boggles. This is nothing like Boggles. No, it's the modern evolution of, again, I think Stoneblade and Infect. It's nothing like those other decks. I'm happy with this. They play a Serum Powder and I get to draw a card. I'm not happy that I'm not presenting lethal, because they potentially are here. 7, 8... Chunk them to 3 and hope they don't have Ironcrag plus Belcher and I lose. Sick. Stoneblade was never really a modern thing. Yeah, it was. Run it back. And then it got unbanned. Yep. Got a Pierce I can't cast, but I've got a Needle. I'm just saying it plays like none of the decks that you said. It plays nothing like Scales. It plays nothing like Boggles. It doesn't have... Boggles Boggles' key feature is the fact that its threats are untouchable. And that's nothing in this deck. You know? That doesn't apply to this deck at all. And I just don't... the only overlap I see with Scales is that artifacts are involved. I don't really see much overlap other than that. I'm gonna go with this. I could die. Yeah. Beginner aggro decks. Beginner aggro. I guess I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, that's a good draw. That lets me have Pierce up now. It's okay. You don't have to explain. I don't understand, but it's okay. don't feel obligated. You don't have to explain it. It's a you know. It's a moot point. It's not something we have to worry about. I'm not going to attack so that I have my Springleaf Drum for Spell Pierce ready to go. Yeah, it's whatever. It's not important. Who gives a shit what deck we think decks are like, right? Doesn't matter. You think it's one way, I think it's another. It doesn't matter either way. Both of us could be right, both of us could be wrong. They are going to shoot the Esper Sentinel. Okay. That's a lot of sagas. Alright. Now I will just play another here. So now I have Make a Dude Spell Pierce up. Yeah, this looks like a good spot, right? Needle covering Belcher. Spell Pierce ready to go. Threats lined up for days. It does feel like it could be a legendary land, yeah. It's Urza's Saga. If they put a Belcher on the stack, am I supposed to let it resolve or counter the Belcher still? I forget what their like alternate win condition is. But am I supposed to let it resolve and then try to protect this with a Spell Pierce? That might be harder. I think that's what I'm supposed to counter here. Alright. They gotta kill me through a needle this turn. Sorry for the random question, but where is the Blood Point vendor? Yeah, it's in the PvP place, but it's right to the right of the door. As soon as you enter the door, it's on the right side. It's like a small guy. There's a big one there. That's the elite one. But then right next to them, there's like a smaller one. That's the normal. That's the normal one. Got the play. Oh gosh. I mean, I think I keep it. It's kind of ridiculous. When I go turn 2 Paladin, Hammer, or turn 2 Paladin, turn 3 Paladin, Hammer, draw 2 cards. Oh, that makes sense. Wise, yeah. But people are starting to play those again. I'm seeing them crop up more and more now. Especially in the mono white lists. The one card I haven't been playing with that I wonder if I should be is Paradise Mantle. Some people are kind of doing Espery builds. They're using the black card getting played. Sometimes you see Thoughtseize, but The one you see played most is fuck is the new Diabolic Intent, the tutor. 2-0, and of course, dude, of course, Mill again. I hate it. Whenever I start doing Go to the Hammer, it's like, oh, remember Mill exists? Archive trap me. Ooh. You got a second one? They're usually 2s. Is my spear gone? Nope. I got 2 hammers in hand, though. They're gonna fucking surgical it and take them all out of my hand. Maybe I can just kill them. Maybe I'll just go spear, or hammer, hammer, draw, spear, kill them. Yeah, mate, I can look at it. I'm not a, like, you know, person of authority with hammer or anything. I'm trying to learn it myself, but I'd happily look at your list. That's pretty good. I should have played this first and played that, because if they kill this in response, I'm gonna wish I could play the other one. I shouldn't have used my white land. How critical is the Paladin? Do you mean existing in the deck? Extremely. Otherwise, the only way you're attaching hammers is Sigardazade. Hugely important. Oh, was I supposed to equip here first? No. This is fine. Maybe I was. It's hugely important. Oh, you're doing the core outfitter thing? Voice, huh? Well, first of all, if you're doing the green splash, I feel like Haywire Might's worth main decking. What is the idea with voice? Elatomries is kinda cool. Because it can grab... It can technically grab a really slow hammer or equipper. But why the voices? Interesting. And then you're doing no 0-drop creatures. And you're doing Aether Vials. Whoa, that's a way different list. What they just do? They fielded me? Huh. With Vial, huh? I don't know what Mill would have for 1 blue. any deck in this format I want to beat right now, it is Mill. Oh my god. Mill is so brutal. Mill is like the worst matchup in the format. Yeah, it's slower. That's interesting. I mean, doesn't get murdered is bad by control. I mean, I'm playing a bunch of spell pierces and blacksmith skills. I don't feel like I get murdered by control. I also don't run into control that much online, but when I do, I don't feel like I get murdered by them. What's the weak point here against Mill? You know, like holding up the extra. I mean, it's part of the deck. Like, I don't know. That's just how you have to play in those matchups, right? Needle doesn't do anything. I mean, Engineer Explosives. I think that's a popular card for. I mean, I could not bring it in and take out the 2 skills and just have Lavinia and Pierce. But I think Relic for Drown's too deep. Alright, let's do 61. Oh, 62, shit! Alright, 62 for good luck. Against Mill. 62 for good luck. He never sees a land again. Keep it! I see hammers, I see equippers, I see interaction, I see 1 land, but I'm keeping it! No crab. No crab! They can drown this. It draws me a card, which would let me play potentially another land if I rip a land. And I have another equipper in hand. Oh, they can't drown it. They could, I don't know. They could do some shit. I don't know. Who knows? No, you're not missing anything. If I draw land, I might just kill them now. They cycle, mill me. Damn. Now I would just hold up Spell Pierce. Land. I have to leave up Pierce for Tasha's. Come on, Evan. Draw a land. Come on! Draw a land! Beat this mill player for once. Beat mill with hammer. All you have to do is draw a land here. That's all you have to do. Just draw any land. Just draw any land. You just have to draw land. Or an ornithopter. Land or... No! Land or ornithopter. Come on. Man, they potentially have a fatal push now, though. I'm going all in. Because I have Paladin after. Archive Trap. They let me draw. Fuck it. You don't have anything. You don't have anything! No force, 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 no force. Paying costs? Surgical the other hammer? Yes! Let's go! Oh my god, I finally beat Mill, dude! I finally beat Mill! Finally, I beat Mill with hammer. Oh my god. Whoo! It has never been done before. It has never been done before. Not once. This gives me an out of, like, ripping hammer. Being in a nasty spot. But, I mean, playing the Ornithopter out and going with Giver. Oh, no. Well, pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. We're getting scammed. Back it up. Wow, and I was gonna rip it. Yeah, scam sucks. Scam sucks. So you're saying there's a chance. So what you're telling me right now is that there is a chance. Eat 11. They have me at 1. They have a bolt that they win. If they don't, I think I win. Or a removal spell. Bolt or removal spell, I'm dead. They don't have those, I get spear and kill them. I've seen Terminate. I've seen Fatal Push. I've seen Terminate. I mean, that's got to be good for me, right? Let's go. I think I go Ornithopters out, Sanctifiers in. Oh, Sanctifiers is like, dude, it's like the best sideboard card in the format. I am all about Sanctifiers, and I want all 4 of them. It just comes in everywhere. Doesn't win you the game on its own? Bet. Go tell that to my Dredge opponent this league. Go tell that to my Dredge opponent this league. Tell it to the Murktide opponent, too. Like, you can say it doesn't win on its own, but it kind of do. It kind of do, though. I recommend playing 4. I think 4 is nasty. I think there is so much red and black garbage that you need to deal with. I say play 4. Oh, I forgot Needle. Yeah, should have brought a Needle. I don't know what that would mean, Sam. Alright. We don't get to play Magic this game. Fortunately, this time it was Grief. We're living on the top of the deck, but we're going to start off by not getting to play Magic. Maid. Buddy, don't die on this hill. You're wrong about this. I understand that they do this on turn 1, but this is not the hill you want to die on. You're not right, man. I promise you Sanctifier is very good. If I can just like play this, hold up Spell Pierce, it's potentially good. Like, in the face of turn 0 double grief you, nothing is good. Like, Leyline of the Void, Leyline of Sanctity, beyond those two cards, it really just Leyline of Sanctity. Like, I'm not putting Leyline of Sanctity in my deck. Ugh. Yeah, I forgot the needle. That sucks. Well, maybe it'll be okay. Pop this, kill here, 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 and I draw hammer into hammer into Ornithopter, hammer into spear into Ornithopter. They really got me bent over a barrel here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Needle. Let's at least get it in the deck. I don't even think Relic's that good. Like I go like turn 1 Relic, and they do they do the thing, cast the spell that makes it flicker, and then that spell in their graveyard insulates it from the Relic. So it's like not even good. It being double Ink Moth here really sucks. If that was Saga or a colored mana source, so that I could go turn 1, hold up, Path, or Pierce. Turn 2, Esper Sentinel also do that. Hold up the other one maybe. Mulliganing is so brutal against this deck. Boros Hammer and Pioneer has been untouched. Well, I think we'll have experimented with it. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to Pioneer at all right now until they make it a format I enjoy again. Just, it's not that right now. They have Fury and fucking dead. Whatever. I have to deploy these things. You're back in? Have you been out? Have you not been playing? I can't imagine what would be in their hand that I would be in a good spot here. Yeah, I don't know what it could be. The music turned to that. That was like not what I was listening to. Well, that's good for me. My hand still sucks, but that's good. And now it sucks. Okay. Great. Now I got nothing. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with this matchup. I got nothing. I just have no idea how you're supposed to approach this matchup and not just get clobbered. Couldn't tell you. No idea. But I have not been able to win it. It's been almost as bad as Mill. Might have been better to wait till my end step to do that because I have Spring Leaf. I'm just going to start attacking them with Inkmoth Nexus, I guess. In the air. Just start sending 2 Inkmoth Nexus at them a turn. Okay, new plan. Oh, shit. I did not think about Inkmoth being able to block Torok. Saga was a good draw. So I'm guessing they have that, like, protection thing. Oh. Yeah, okay. So they bounce off each other. Maybe it was better to just get Nettlecyst there and get it in play. Make a pretty big boy here. Have we turned the corner? Corner's feeling turned. Corner is feeling turned. Oh, yeah. I need to not die to hit Sugu. Whatever. What? I can't believe we just won that match. Oh my god, we turned it around! We turned it around! Oh my god, we beat Mill and we beat Scam, dude. Saga. Saga's sick. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I still like, I wish I thought about that chumping Turok. But I bet they had this that turn too, but I guess he doesn't make you discard cards. Wow. Whew. One more match. One more match, and then I think I'm going to play some Batman after this. We got the play again. A lot of lands, what I'm going to keep. We've got Equipper and Hammer and Interaction, so... It's probably like a... Sigarda's into... Well, we'll see what the matchup is. It might just be hold up Spell Pierce and not play the Stoneforge Mystic yet. Passes through their first main phase. Goes to their end step. Discards an Archon. Well, they just aren't doing that on turn 2 without a land, right? So they wanted that as a discard. But they're not going to have fast mana to do that here. So I think it's worth playing out the Stoneforge, even though, well, yeah, I think Moth killed him. But I don't think I go Inkmoth kill them. I think I go, here's a Spell Pierce. Here's a Hammer. They went through their first turn to put Archon into the bin. The problem is if they have a removal spell here, I can't pierce it. Yeah. I can't pierce this. Because then they just Archon and I lose to that. Animate Inkmoth does not allow me to then put it on Inkmoth. That doesn't work like that. It was already targeting the Stoneforge Mystic. They waited for it to target Stoneforge Mystic and then they Lightning Bolt. I don't get to like juke and then decide to equip it to Inkmoth. That would be sick though. That would be nasty. So now they grab Black Source, go to Persist. I've got Spell Pierce and then Spell Pierce for the next play. I'm not doing anything though. But this is why I couldn't. Oh, I could have Spell Pierced. Yeah, I that just hit me too, Zanuck. That just hit me. I could have let this all happen and then chumped Inkmoth to the Archon and then made Archon have to chump. I could have. I should have. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because I'm crazy lucky. Well, I get to bring these in. It was nice. That all happened right as the song hit its like peak moment. That was pretty cool. Just draw the other hammer. Is that better than Containment Priest? Containment Priest stops them from doing it. Orvar wins you the game. Yeah, I was thinking about a drum. Orvar gives you an Archon, and you don't have to spend any mana on it. It just happens. I think this is kind of a cheese-ass hand, but because, like, yeah. And it even beats creativity for 2. So, you get it. The ETB kills the other one, the turn passes to you, attack, and it kills the other one. Like, it's pretty strong. Yeah, you just have to have it in your hand. I know. This is just casting turn 2 Stoneforge. They mulligan to 6. If they have the Archon, I'm going to lose. This hand's ass. I was really tempted to keep that other one. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the cheese. If I draw a Cigar to Zeta, I kill them hand. This hand's sketchy. I mulligan it. Everyone. I would have kept it. Then why'd you tell me it was sketchy? I think I should have not done that. I didn't know this other Urza Saga was coming, but I think I should have let that happen because Blackstone Skill's a way to counter creativity. picking up a Seiju. Their job is to troll me. Don't troll me in game 5 or match 5. Hey, Ginger, thank you. Thank you for the raid. We're battling for the trophy right now. Next game. Next game. I had a very, very bad hand that did not get any better. And they had a very kill everything I do hand that was going to be hard to get out from under. Give me a strong one here. Let me get the win. Give me a strong one here. I put the Ovars in the deck for a reason. That was a last minute addition. Can they get us there? Not this hand. Oh, come on. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. All right, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's called thinning, baby. We are thinning the deck. Thin it. No more lands. No more lands. They're gonna Binding Giver. It's the only play that makes sense here. They've got Binding, and they're thinking about Binding Giver. They should just hold it for the hammer, but they're gonna Bolt Giver. Potentially a good draw, but it doesn't counter Binding. I think they have Binding. Hey Freya, thank you so much. I don't. They have Binding. I can't counter Binding. Here's Binding. I can't counter it. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Brutal. Flooding like a motherfucker. Flooding like a motherfucker. No more lands, please. Sigarda's 8 off the top. I don't know what to say. Then that's a lot of lands to draw. That's a bummer. I felt like we had a good, you know, chance here, but not with these draws. Not with all these lands. If they don't have Binding, if we don't have Binding, they have a 2-mana interactive spell, and I draw Sigarda's Aid. Sigarda, 'Sigarda, 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 Status, not trade. One more nail, and one more land to be another nail in the coffin. There it is. All right, good run. Bummer of an ending, just flooding out, keeping an okay hand, and then just drawing only land sucks. But hey, Fire Outlet, it's probably worth a little something, right? Yeah, it was a good run though. That was good. We beat Mill and we beat Scam. I could not be. We lost to Creativity. Oh, it's only 3 tickets. We lost to Creativity, which is, you know, is what it is. I even like boarded extra cards for it. We just couldn't find any of them. And then, you know, whatever. We lost both those games to just drawing like an absurd amount of lands. So that's Magic's variance for you. That was a good run. That was a really good league. 3-2 into a 4-1. Not bad.